The Hornady Lock and Load Power Case Preparation Center. I bought this thing a few years ago, and you know, if you use Hornady tools, they're good quality in it, but if you use them all exclusively, like their shell holders, and that, this might work out for you. This thing's, it's not cheap. I forget what I paid for it. But what I found out is the way it holds the cases in here. We'll zoom in. This is the thing that you put in there. You put the case in to hold it. There's your power trimmer. How it works is inside this goes this part here, which has like a shaft and a rubber washer in it. Your case holder goes in there, and then what happens is when you turn this thing here, it puts pressure on that piece and pushes the center out through the hole, and then that's what holds the case. This rod puts pressure on the back of the case and uses the shell holder. Well, if you notice, there's a gap in this one here because this is a Hornady shell holder. I didn't know, and then see, you just slide the whole thing up in here together, and that holds the case. I didn't know that Hornady shell holders are different than standard ones. I thought they were all the same. They're not. The Hornady holders have a larger hole in the center, where if you try to stick a Lee, Lyman, or RCBS shell holder in this, it won't work. So I got pissed, went and turned that spud down. And so you go in the shell holder, and you turn that till you get pressure. And that's what holds this. Push down on the handle and do your trimming. So I turn that. It kind of works good. It kind of doesn't work good. Power trimmers are expensive. I got this because I thought I'd be, you know, trimming a lot of brass, which sometimes I do. We're doing 6.5 cartons. Here's what I got done. And it doesn't work too bad. How do you adjust it and everything? I always have trouble with it. I read the instructions. I figured out, I had to fool with it for a while and I got it. And then basically just turn it on in the back. The little base spins. And you got a pilot. You go down, apply the pressure. Move your case, trim. Some of these have been fired more than once, so they're a bit longer. But it helps, and it helps me kind of get through this quickly. But I didn't like the idea you have to buy all Hornady shell holders. I reload a lot of cases. I have a lot of shell holders, different brands. Like I said, most of us probably got a lot of Lees in it. They won't work on this unless you modify that part. Then it doesn't really work that good. The only good thing I like about this is while this is running, you have down in here, you have these little tools that are constantly, let me see it, right down in here. And you got spots where you can add more. You can clean out your primer pocket, like that. And you go and deburr and chamfer on the inside with that tool, and deburr and chamfer on the outside with that tool, and your case is prepped, ready to go. You know, if you get it running right, if you don't mind buying all Hornady shell holders, it does save time, but really, depending on the volume you're trimming, you're better off with a Lee quick trim. It'll cost you less money, and it works pretty good, you know, as compared to this. But I'm going to go and get the rest of these 6.5 Carcanos done, and we're going to do some more videos on the Carcano and shooting the 6.5.